Today we're talking about living in Clemmons, North Carolina, a suburb just outside of Winston Salem. Very popular, growing very fast, and for good reason. If you stick around to the end, we're going to talk a little bit about the real estate market in Clemmons, North Carolina, how it's different than from other areas in the Triad, and how that might help or hurt you depending on your circumstances. So stick around for that. Hey, it's Jeff Valentino, your favorite local realtor, and I get calls, emails, and texts all the time from people thinking about moving to the area, and I love helping them out. If that's you, if you have questions, please reach out to me. You can call or text me at 336-837-5924, or you can email me at jeff@govalentino.com. I love helping people move in and around the Triad. If that's you, like I said, reach out. I want to be your boots on the ground. I got your back if you're thinking about moving to the area. Clemmons, North Carolina is a very popular suburb of about 20,000 people, just west and a little south of Winston-Salem. It covers Forsyth and then down into Davidson County as well. So it is a little bit spread out as well. Now part of that, the main road that runs down it is Louisville-Clemmons Road. And you see that you have, from that road, you have easy access to I-40 and 421, which makes commuting around the area really easy. Now, one thing that goes along with that, because it is really popular, that stretch around there can get a little trafficky around rush hour. So just kind of plan a little bit, but it's nothing like where I moved from in Chicago or from the suburbs of Chicago where I came from. So it's not that bad, but still a little bit more trafficky than normal. Now the other thing about Clemmons is it's always one of the top one or two people ask me about it, saying, hey, I like Winston-Salem, I like the area, but I'm not used to living like in a city. I'm used to more of that traditional suburban feel. Clemmons is almost always one of the top one or two places they ask about, and for good reason. It was recently ranked the #1 place to live in Forsyth County. It was also ranked the #1 place to live in the entire area of Greensboro and Winston-Salem. So it's very popular. It's highly ranked. Along with that, good things like jobs, housing, schools are all highly ranked. So it makes it very desirable. Now, if you take a look at some of the school rankings on here, you see a lot of you see A+, a lot of A's, A- on there. So really desirable, highly ranked, popular schools. I got those from niche.com. You can go ahead and check that out yourself if you want to take a look at area schools as well. Outside of that, again, along with the schools and housing, it has more of a traditional suburban neighborhood feel to it, where there's distinct subdivisions, and you'll go out of one and into another, and they're named different things, and they're each one's going to have a little bit different features. Some were built by different developers and things like that. So again, more of what I would say is just what you're used to experience if you live in a suburb of another city. Certainly similar to where I moved from, the suburbs of Chicago. It has a feel of the suburbs like that, as far as a lot of different restaurants, strip malls, a lot of different shopping, and all the different type of amenities that you would expect in an area like that. Outside of that, there's also a lot of things to do in Clemmons. A couple of them being, one is Tanglewood Park. It's a huge park that's on the south end of Clemmons that is very popular. People come from all over the area. Actually, around Christmas time, they come for the Tanglewood Festival of Lights. If you're going to come to that, which I suggest you do if you're coming to the area, it's great. It's really beautiful to see all the lights. However, plan some extra time, because traffic and the wait out there can be pretty long sometimes, because like I said, people come from all over to see the Festival of Lights. During other times of the year at Tanglewood Park, there's a ton of stuff to do. There's a public swimming pool, horseback riding, there's stables, there's hiking trails, walking trails, 2 golf courses. There's just a lot of different things to do there. So Tanglewood is a really popular destination in Clemmons. Also, there's a really nice YMCA in Clemmons, the Jerry Long YMCA, and actually it was one of the first places that my family joined when we moved here. My kids actually ended up going to summer camp there our first year here. Really nice facilities, big, spacious, with pools, and they're actually doing, or just completed or about to just complete, a new outdoor pool as well at the Y. There's also a really nice greenway that was just built this past year that's a lot of nice walking and biking trails, with ponds and things like that as well. So there's a lot of different things to do like that as far as nature in Clemmons as well. Another one of the things that makes Clemmons really popular is the real estate. So let's talk a little bit about that and a little bit about the real estate market in Clemmons. Now the average sales price right now in Clemmons is about $290,000 for a single family house, which is higher than you'll see in a lot of other areas of the Triad, but still very affordable, and for a top ranked area, we're still one of the most affordable in the country that you can buy. Now there are homes, nice homes from $200,000 all the way up to over $1 million in Clemmons, but $290,000 is right now the average sales price. And again, that's going to be, you know, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, up to some 4-bedroom homes as well in that price range. Also in Davidson County in Clemmons, you'll see a little bit more new construction down there. It's growing fast. So the further south you go, you're starting to see a little bit more new construction. You know, that's just a general. There's new construction in, you know, going on in the north part of Clemmons too, but there's just seems to be more in the south. Also in Davidson County versus Forsyth County and Clemmons, you'll tend to see lower property taxes and more home for your money down there as well. The other thing I'll tell you about the real estate market in Clemmons right now, and that is similar to the rest of the area, is it really favors sellers. Right now there's extremely low inventory in Clemmons, which tends to favor sellers. There's a high demand, which also tends to favor sellers. So when inventory is low and demand is high, prices tend to go up. And I think that's why we've been seeing the prices climb out here. And actually right now in all of Clemmons, so a population of about 20,000 people, there are only 57 active listings on the MLS. It's some of the lowest we've seen in a long time, and about half of what we saw this same time last year. Now, one bright spot is we did see a little bit of uptick in homes for sale and available homes this last month. Even though it's still not a lot, it did finally move in the right direction to help buyers for the first time. So I'm hoping as we get into spring, you know, I'm recording this at the end of February 2021. As we get more into spring, that more inventory will come in the market and that will ease some of that pressure. But right now, it definitely tends to favor buyers. So my advice to you would be, if you're thinking about buying in the area, set up a consultation with me. We can talk on the phone, we can have a Zoom meeting, whatever's most comfortable for you. We'll go over some really specific strategies on what you're looking for. Again, reach out to me by phone or text at 336-837-5924 or email me at jeff@govalentino.com, and we can make a custom design strategy for you to help you get the home that you want in the price range that you need to be in. The last thing I'll say about the real estate market in Clemmons is it is somewhat neighborhood specific. There are some parts of the area that are more desirable than others, and just like any other town, some places will move faster than others. Well, I gave you a snapshot of the whole picture as a whole. Like I mentioned, Davidson County, you tend to have lower taxes, more home for your money, more new construction. So if that's what you want, maybe we focus on that area, but it does just depend on exactly what you're looking for. So again, reach out. I'm happy to help. I'd love to be your boots on the ground if you're thinking about moving to Clemmons. What else do you want to know about living in Clemmons or anywhere in the Triad? Please leave a comment below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.